Welcome. How you feeling out there? Thanks for joining me for this special lesson. Hope your New Year's off to a good year. Hope you're off to a great start. I'm so excited that you decided to join me for this lesson. We're going to be diving into a topic, probably one of my favorite topics, how to really reach your music goals. Happy New Year. Thanks for being here. Hey, who was that guy with the braid? I don't recognize him. Hope that you and your families are enjoying good health and happiness so far this year. I have a lot of things planned for today. We all want to, of course, reach our goals, whether it's goals in music, goals in fitness and health, goals in our careers with our families. How do we reach them? I am going to be sharing some things with you today that I think that you will find very helpful. In the description down below is a link to this free PDF. This is a multi-page PDF that will help you set and track your goals. We're going to be working with this today. And before we jump in today, I've got a lot of things to share with you in this lesson. Let me briefly outline what we're going to be doing. After we say hello, welcome, please let me know if you can hear and see me okay. We are going to be diving into part one. There are 3 ways that we're going to be applying good practice principles to real music examples. The first music example will be from Sunshine of Your Love. We're going to be exploring pentatonic riffs. I'm going to be zooming in on my hand, showing you all kinds of cool stuff today. So I hope that you are ready to stick around for this full 1-hour lesson. After diving into some pentatonic, some single note playing, some ergonomics, and some easy improv concepts for you to explore, we're going to be celebrating a bit of Elvis's birthday. Yeah, happy birthday to Elvis. And we'll be singing and strumming this beautiful song, Can't Help Falling in Love with You. What we'll be doing with this is focusing on how we can practice chord changes to make our left hand motions more smooth, more light, more connected. So we'll be getting into that. And then finally, what we'll be doing at the very end of the lesson is we will be diving into one of my favorite grooves, the Rhumba rhythm. And for this, I'll be showing you a great way to practice. It involves using the hands, the voice. You'll be drumming out the rhythms. I think you're going to find what I share with you today to be really helpful and inspiring. So let's jump right in. I want to say hello to a few people. Thank you for being here. Heidi's here. Melanie's here. Todd's here from California. Someone is here from Somalia. Never had a viewer from Somalia before. Thank you. Hope that you're all doing well. If you haven't yet, please check the links down below. Download the free PDF of the practice journal. And there's a whole bunch of other things down there that I'll be sharing about. But right now, let's just begin at the beginning. How about we start by hanging out with our hands? I'd like you to, wherever you are, to either sit or stand with your feet on the ground, okay? We're going to begin in a way I'm going to guide you through a 3-minute practice modality here, so please join me as we go through this. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out fully. The first thing that really optimizes our practice is to truly be present for it. Whether you have a full hour or just 5 minutes, taking a long, deep breath helps us to come home to our bodies in the present moment. Please take 2 more deep breaths with me. Breathing in. Out. See if you can rest your attention on your breath, all the way in, all the way out. Hello, Paris. Glad you're here. Breathing in. And now one more time, breathing in. I'm going to invite you now to come into your senses. Touch your fingers like this and just become aware of the physical sensations in your hand and float your hand up. And all we're going to do right now is touch our ring finger to the first string. Not even pushing down. Good. Let's do that again. Lifting the hand, floating it up to the place where we want it to be. Great. Please don't click away, friends. There's going to be so much action-packed stuff. We're going to begin in a slow, mindful way. Become aware that your ring finger is here. Excellent. Now I'd like you to reach out and touch your index and middle finger. So you have finger 1 on the first fret, finger 2 on the second fret, finger 3 on the third fret. Pluck and sound this note. Beautiful. And again. Good. Maybe you like to pick with your thumb. Maybe you like to pick with a pick. Maybe you like to pick with your fingers. However you like to pick. I want you to listen to this sound like it's the most important thing in the whole world. Just play one note. Beautiful. Take your hand away. And now, find it again. You can add an extra challenge if you'd like. You can try doing this with your eyes closed, but maybe it's a good idea just to look and see if you can land all these fingers together. Great. Excellent. Let's do this again. Are you ready? We're making the motion smooth, connected. Sound that note. All the fingers are touching. This is the only one that's really activated. These ones are asleep. Do this with a smile on your face. Breathing in. Beautiful. Now check it out. Your index finger is on the first fret. That note is a B flat. Lift up these fingers and voila, your note is ready for you. I know, mind-blowing, right? Take your hand away and let's allow the thinking mind to settle into the body. Become aware of the physical sensations. Land all 3 fingers. Pluck the note at the 3rd fret. Beautiful. Lift up these. Oh, it's waiting for you. Nice. Okay, cool. Now, we could stretch this exercise out. Really, the whole point of it is to begin to listen deeply and to embody your technique. We're going to be getting into the riff and all this good stuff. This is a sample of one of my Pentatonic chord courses. Let's zoom in. Check it out. Let's add a little rhythm. I'm going to go first. You copy. Listen, please, and watch what I do. Please play. Thanks for asking, Melody. Baby's doing great. Almost 4 years old. Play again. Great, we did it 4 times. I'll take your hand away and let's explore a very, very important concept of practice, and that is just do one thing at a time. Monotask. Don't multitask. Monotask, my friends. Dig one deep well. You'll collect more rain. Ready? Let's do this again. Your experience will teach you that this is a wise way to practice. Nice. You feeling that? Cool. Now let's move on. And what we're going to do is we're going to lift this whole apparatus here and we're just going to move it to the 2nd string. Okay? Feeling good? Now we're going to play the 3rd fret. Lift up that ring finger. You got the 2nd fret. Lift up that finger. You got the 1st fret. Wicked. Now take your hand away. You are becoming a ukulele pro. Let's do this again. 3, 2, 1. Together. Cool. Take your hand away. We're resting and we're resetting. We're forcing our body to find it again. Awesome. Let's go back to the 1st string. We're going to play that 1st rhythm. I'll go first. You copy. Ready, go. Awesome. Now hop down to the second string. We're going to play 3, 2, 1. Ready? Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Sweet. Now one last string. We're going to play the open string on the third string. Ring finger, 3rd fret, and back to the open string. Okay? Open, 3rd fret, open with me. Open, 3rd fret, open. See if you can feel a sense of total relaxation as you come back to that open string. Doing nothing. And if you want to, you can play that last string and, make some kind of hand gesture if you want. Make your practice fun, wicked, and wild. Now check it out. You know what we did? We just played this. Okay, take a look at this red map. This is the C minor pentatonic scale, and we played the root note, the flat 7, back to the root note. Don't need to even understand this. In fact, I would encourage you at first just to get more primal with it. Just think fret and finger, okay? Then we moved to the 3rd fret of this string. Check it out. We go the 5th note of the scale, the flat 5 or the sharp 4, and then the 4. But again, just get primal. Yeah, man. And then we went to the open string and the 3rd fret and the open. How are you feeling so far? You enjoying this lesson? We got so much more to do. If you're digging it so far, take a moment and click the like button. It really helps my channel out. It tells YouTube that this is valuable. So please, right now, just take a moment to click that like button, and then we're gonna put this into a groove. Check it out, friends. Watch this. We're gonna play the first riff. Here it is in tablature, and here it is. We're just gonna hang out in this zone. This is a classic rock riff played by Eric Clapton and Cream, 1968. And yeah, we're doing it slow because if you go slow, you will really stack successes on top of one another. Doesn't really serve your playing just to jump in and repeat mistakes, right? Let's see if we can bullseye something and do it correctly. That doesn't mean we get tight about it. We're just curious and see if we can nail it. Are you ready? 1, 2, let's do it. Here we go. Back to the top. Third time. Happy New Year. And take your hand away, and there's something really important we got to do. Float your hand over your shoulder, please, and do that. Come on, celebrate. Doesn't matter if you did it correctly as much as if you were enjoying the process. Practice is a lot like priming the pump. Priming the pump. When if you go to an old-fashioned water well, you have to pump a lot to get the groundwater to come up. We need to prime the pump. It takes a lot of effort to get the water to come up. Once it starts to rise up to the pump, you get all the water you need. And it's the same with practice. We got to put in the time. There really are no practice hacks or tricks. It's an inside game of going slow and enjoying going slow and celebrating the successes. Just keep showing up. That's the practice hack. Keep showing up. Are you digging this so far? There's some more to share, so much more to share. But right now, I want to move on to the next lick. It's the same exact pattern, but we're going to move it up here to the 8th fret. Okay, let's do it. Are you ready? Same thing. You can watch this anytime you want. You can rewatch this and practice along. The next riff. 2, 3, 4. That time it's a little different, right? We don't have open string there. We have to use our index finger, stretch it out a little bit. 2, 3, and 4. Richard, hope you're doing well over there in Amsterdam. Thanks for watching. One more time. Okay, so you're moving the same pentatonic shape up and down the neck, and then we go back to the first riff right here. All right, now, friends, what we're doing here is we're not only learning a classic riff, we're learning a scale, and we're learning about how to learn. Remember the process we went through. Just coming into the senses, doing one thing correctly, listening to it carefully, taking breaks often, you make great progress this way. So, this just a taste of what I have in store for you. And I just want to let you know that if you're digging this, we really appreciate it if you'd reach out and click that like button. I want to let you know about a couple of really cool things that are going on. You know, this past lesson on pentatonic scales is a sample of an entire course that I've created about pentatonic scales. This teaches you 4 classic riffs. It comes with jam tracks, and I am working on expanding it. In a few months later this year, I will be including a full pentatonic workout outlining all 5 patterns in a number of important keys and great improvisation concepts for you to explore. That course, as well as my new chord melody course, are both on sale, and there are links down below. I know, I'm talking about sale and stuff like that. If you just give me 30 more seconds, I will get right back to the lesson. There are links down below to that. Would appreciate if you check them out, share them with your friends. My family and I both thank you very much. Both courses are packed with a ton of value, ton of content, and great practice tips to really help you grow in your music journey. Finally, if you're digging all this stuff that I'm sharing, you can support this channel by becoming a member of the Patreon community. It's only $2 a month. If you pledge for an entire year, it's 13% off, so it's even less than $2 a month. You get all kinds of perks, including a year-round discount on courses and bonus lessons and PDFs and jam tracks and blah, 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 blah. So, thank you for listening. I appreciate you joining in. Let's get into practicing, and please check those links out when you get a chance. All right. Now, what we got here is the practice journal. Reaching your goals. I encourage you to set clear goals and be really specific about it, It's like it says here, instead of saying, I want to play better, you say something like, I'd like to improve my strumming with regular metronome practice, okay? Or instead of saying, I want to learn more songs, you could say, I'm really interested in learning 3 new David Bowie songs, or something very specific like that. Then, once you get clear on your goals, you can write a couple inside of each box. Fill up the box with as many as you like, of course, but in my experience, it's better, and probably in yours too, that digestible amounts of content is really all we can take. So put 1 or 2 really key goals that you want to get into for each month, and then later on, you can write the goal out. You can divide it into actionable steps. So let's say your goal was, okay, I want to learn a new David Bowie song this month. By the way, it's also David Bowie's birthday today, as well as Elvis's. So what are the steps? Let me know in the chat. What would you do first? I don't know. You might take out all your old CDs or vinyl or cassettes, or stream some David Bowie and get inspired. Break down. Okay, I want to learn something from his Ziggy Stardust era. I want to learn something from the Thin White Duke era. I want to learn something off of Let's Dance, or I want to learn some of his later, more recent works. So you divide that into steps, and then what's the next step? Okay, I'm going to look up chord charts for them. I'm going to look on the Ukulele Zen Patreon list and see if there's any David Bowie lessons. Spoiler alert, there are lots of David Bowie lessons there. And you just make a clear plan, because life is super busy. I don't have to tell you that. So if we get very clear on our goals and how to break them down, we will really begin to make some progress on it. Then down here, every day that you show up, you check off a box. And I'll tell you, I've been doing this process since I was a teenager. You get really hooked on checking off boxes, right? Or circling dates on a calendar that you showed up. So set this goal and be sure to fill in the last box in the bottom right-hand side. Why is this goal important? It's really helpful to remember your why, because there's going to be times when a couple of days go by and you're thinking of giving up. Open up the book and look at what you wrote. It's important to me. It might be, I want to sing this song for my sister's wedding, or I want to sing this song for my son, or I just want to do it. Remember your why, okay? And gold, okay? You can break this down month by month. It goes through the entire year, and I hope that this practice journal really serves you well and helps to bring a lot of happiness to you and your loved ones. Now, there's a lot more to cover. We're almost 25 minutes in. Let's go back to the pentatonic stuff real quick, because I just want to break down how you can take this and start to make some progress as an improviser. Okay, so stick around. What we are going to do is take this scale, and now let's lose this part and just look at the pattern. Play down the scale first. It's kind of like learning the alphabet. There are more notes. But let's limit ourselves to just this one zone of the fretboard. And then start to just take a couple of notes and make some phrases. Phrases are short bits of musical material. See if you can make your phrases simple enough that you could sing them back. Bo, 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 ba. You can copy mine for now. Start on the 5th fret G, 1st fret B flat. Do, 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 da. Try to take those same notes now and play a different rhythm. Ba, 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 do. Simple enough that you can sing them back. All right, there'll be time for complexity, but let's speak clearly in our music. Now, take another couple of notes. Maybe those two. Ba, da, ba. Ba, da, da. Okay, so this is step 1, and I'm greatly compressing the process here. But step 2 would be to start to pay attention to a rhythm, okay, just like speech has rhythm. And notice, do my phrases start on the beat? Or do they start off the beat? So on the beat, on the beat, off. All right, so off or in between the beats. These two concepts will take you really far, okay? Sing what you played. Whoa, da, 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 da. Let's play that again together. I played open C, 3rd fret, E flat. Ba, da, 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 da. See if you can sing it with as much passion. Da, 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 do, da, do, da, do, da. See, by singing along with your ukulele. So you first play what you sing what you play. Ba, da, ba. And then you can sing and play at the same time. Ba, do, ba, ba, da. Now these are at first deceptively simple concepts, right? but they take you deep into your music, okay? This page is available at a link down below. It's available for members, and it's part of the Pentatonic course, where 4 different licks are broken down. See about using phrases that mimic speech, use dynamics, and repeat your ideas. That's what makes a riff after all. So you can play a game where you repeat something and you can compose spontaneously. Do it again. Keep it simple. It's cool. And then do a variation. Do another repeat. Another. Third time. End the story. All right, so we are not doing this to try to show off. We're doing this to bring our ears, our hands, our minds, our hearts, all in alignment, okay? And this is best done by doing simple phrases at first, okay? Play with this concept and play with the concept of repetition, okay? You can repeat something 3 times and then change the story. You can repeat something 4 times and change the story. All different kinds of ways that you can begin to improvise. All right, friends. Trey, so glad you're here. How are you feeling, friends? Do you have any questions about anything? Please let me know. And we're going to move on to the next part of the lesson. Now, today is Elvis's birthday. And so what I'd like to do is to hang out with one of his very famous songs, Can't Help Falling in Love with You. The goal of this part of the lesson is to hang out with chord changes and to offer some ways that you can begin to practice chord changes and make them smoother. So let's start just by strumming our C chord. Wise men say. Now what I'm doing here is I'm modeling a way of approaching a song. If you've never played it before, not a bad idea to just play long tones so you can focus on left hand changes. Instead of starting with a really upbeat rhythm, that can come later, but just to focus on the rhythm of the left hand. Also to warm up the voice. So we strum C, wise. Next we get to the E minor chord. Then the A minor chord. Say. This may be very basic for you, maybe not, but what I want you to encourage, what I want to encourage you to do is to start to get really curious about this process. It's a 3-step process. Let go, leap, land. You may like to write that down. Let go, leap, that is to move to the next chord, and then land, and see if you can land the way like a ballerina would land on the stage, right? Doing some big jump and then just landing delicately, okay? Hold the ukulele silent, just mute the strings and just practice your change. Can we let go, leap, and position the next chord and land all the fingers at the same time? Cool. Now, if you're trying this out at home, thank you. Let's go a little deeper. Let's count. We're going to count 2. So we're going to count 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Okay, so right on the next 1, we're going to land on E minor. And I chose 1, 2 just so it's easier to follow when you change. Ready? And 1, 2, 1, 2. Cool. Start to pay attention and do it with a smile. Okay. Am I landing heavily? Am I landing lightly? When we mute the strings, we can give all the attention to our fretting hand, right? And just do this a few times. I see in a lot of my workshops when I show this exercise, people are very quick about, doing it over and over again. I understand the goal is to, move quickly, but let's focus on just doing one at a time. Right? It's like laying bricks in a castle, just one at a time. Okay? Now let's bring the strum back. 1, 2, 1, 2. Cool. That may be very easy for you. If so, you can always go deeper. How is my shoulder? Where is my breath? Can I sing? Wise man. And next chord. Say. Only fools rush. Pay attention to the moments you change. Now let's just keep going and bring this awareness. But the moment you change, you land lightly, falling in love with you. Let's move on, okay? Bring the awareness. Shall I stay? Would it be, be a sin for if I can't help falling in love with you? We're going to move to the bridge. Like a river flows to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life, oh, too. First I can't help falling in love, oh, with you. So, I'm putting some fills and trills and all that stuff, but the idea is to ground ourselves first in the harmonic rhythm. Can we say that together? The harmonic rhythm. We think of rhythm as coming from this hand. It does. But there's also a rhythm to where the chords change, where the harmony changes. And when we do this on a slow ballad, we can learn so much about relaxing our hand, anticipating the beat. It's actually harder to play slower. So land lightly, and I hope you enjoy playing this song. What's cool about hanging with the harmonic rhythm in this way is that now you can put your finger style tricks, into it, and the chords will all land on time. All right, so this is a great thing to practice, and I think all ukulele players, have this in common. We like to strum and sing songs, right? Just about everybody. So this is being offered to help improve your awareness of landing. Okay, you got any questions about anything? Just drop them in the chat. The second page of this PDF takes it even further, where instead of reading this chord sheet, this kind of song sheet notation, which I love. But if you know the words by heart, this will really inform you about the harmonic rhythm. Okay, so it's 6/8 time. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, each box is 6. I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 5, 6. And if you want to learn about 6/8 strumming, I made a whole lesson about it. Just go to Ukulele Zen and look up 6/8 strumming. It accompanied a great Beatles song, Oh Darlin'. Okay, so there's a whole series that goes with that song. Oh Darlin', you can find it on YouTube, and it'll take you into some cool strums. One of my favorite grooves is 6/8. So, I hope you dig it. I hope you're having a good time. If you're enjoying yourself, do me a solid. And really appreciate it if you click that like button, share this video with your friends. We have one more lesson to go through. Normally, my lessons, I try to monotask with them. I try to practice what I share. But for this one, I wanted to, have a salad bar approach, or a little buffet line. A little bit of pentatonic, a little bit of single note, a little bit of improv, some strumming, and then this last one is really going to pick up our rhythmic practice. Okay, before we move on, I just want to remind you gently and lovingly that there are links down below. If you'd like to check out my courses, there is a 20% discount. It ends midnight on Wednesday, so if you want to enjoy that, these courses are packed with value, and I think they're really going to help you to grow, because in addition to the material, there's all kinds of guided practice sessions, okay, where I lead you through all kinds of holistic ways to relax and repeat things in a way where you really make progress. Okay, there's also a link down below to sign my mailing list, and if you'd like to support the community at Patreon, I'm so grateful to you all. Thank you so much for all your loving support and your friendship. I've grown to become friends with many of you, so appreciate you so much. And I hope that you're doing well. I'm glad you're here either way. If you want to support this and the work I do, there are links down below. Be sure to sign the mailing list and get your free practice journal. Okay. Nice haircut, Danita says. Thank you, Danita. Yeah, it was a long time. I haven't had short hair since 1999. It's been a long time. My almost 4-year-old son asked me, "Where's your hair now?" I donated it to Locks of Love, an organization that makes wigs for cancer patients. I was a artist in residence for over 8 years at a cancer institute in Buffalo, New York. And so this is long overdue that I donate my hair. It's just hair. But if it helps somebody else, then I'm delighted. Vincent, thanks so much for that shout out on the Chord Melody course. Yeah, in all my courses, they will be updated. There's going to be new stuff added to them. The thing is that it's not the information, it's the coordination. Let's get into how to coordinate ourselves a little more confidently, because rhythm is tricky. I mean, we're all in rhythm. It's just getting in rhythm in specific ways that can get tricky. Recently, last month was Hanukkah, and I made a couple of videos here on the YouTube channel for this song. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, hechos días de felicidad, la 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 la, and has this hot Spanish rhythm. I wanted to break down how you can practice this in a way that really will help you grow. Okay, so we're going to come back to this in just a moment. Let's first count to 8, and we're going to clap on 1, 4, and 7. This is a process where we're going to say it, then we're going to tap it, and then we're going to play it, or STP. Okay, say it, tap it, play it. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pop. Pause. How you doing? Am I boring you? We're gonna be strumming in just a moment. But if you can say it, you can play it. The instrument is just an extension of our physical and vocal coordination. So best way to practice it is just to get a cappella with it. Now you can also count it as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and another great way to do it. We'll do it. But right now, let's just count to 8. It's a little more accessible, more primal. I like it. So when you're saying it, say it loud enough that it reaches your ears. Okay. All right. Loud enough to reach your ears and feel. Going back to the first part of this lesson, feel it. Get into the body. Feel your hands. You ready? You can use 2 fingers. If your coworkers are getting disturbed by your clapping, you can go quieter, but feel it, okay? 1, 2, come on, let's practice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2. One more time, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop. Awesome. Cool. Have you ever wished that you could just rewind videos and not take your hands off your instrument? You got to check this thing out. I know. It's a plug. I don't do this only for things that I truly believe in. I use my Vidami pedal every day. Every day. I would show it to you, but it's like over there. It's plugged in. I'd have to leave. It's an amazing pedal. You can rewind and pause and make loops and slow things down on YouTube videos, on Vimeo, and also at my courses at ukulelezen.com. It's an amazing pedal. There's a link down below, and there's a demo, a little video I made of me demoing it. It is so freaking cool. You got to check it out, okay? There's a link down below. Thank you for listening. Now, let's get this into even more into our body, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to tap it. And this is the important part, okay? You can use the top of a table. You can use your ukulele. I'm going to use my leg, okay? So what we're going to do is you can start with your right hand or your left hand. I'm going to start with my right. And you're going to notice that the accents are going to go back and forth from one side to the next. Let's just first, before we put accents into it, just go back and forth, count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bop. Ready? One more time, let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bah! Congratulations. I know it seems like, well, I'm just moving my hands back and forth. Let's do it a little faster. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bah! Cool. Are you having fun? I'm having fun. I hope you are too. Loud enough to reach your ears. Embody it. Feel it. Okay? Let's go back to the slow tempo and add those accents. Okay? When you say 1, you're going to smack a little harder. Everything else is soft. When you say 4, smack a little harder. When you hit 7, smack a little harder. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Even hands, back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's a knee slapping good time here at the Ukulele Zen live stream. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop. Why am I stopping? 2 reasons. 1, I don't want to leave you in the dust. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to help you. 2, repetition, short bursts of accuracy will help you grow more than just doing things over and over again. So we get on the train, we get solid with something, and then we just do it, okay? Just like workouts in the gym. You do 10 reps of a weight, and you put the weights down, and then you do another one. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, da, da. 1, 2, 3, da, 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 da. Cool. Are you noticing something? The accent. 1, if you start with your right hand, 1 is with your right. 4 is with your left, 7 is with your right. You can also say this as pineapple, pineapple, apple, pineapple, pineapple, apple. Now before we add the actual strum, let's do this one more time, a little faster. Are you okay? Let's do it. Start tapping. Don't forget to smile. Ready? 2, 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. Pineapple, pineapple, apple, pineapple, pineapple, apple, pineapple, pineapple, apple, zig-a-da-da-da-da, pineapple, pineapple, apple, pineapple, pineapple, apple, pineapple, pineapple, apple. Woo! All right. Stimulate some chi flow in my knee right there. I don't want you to get too bruised and tender, but you get the idea. We're really drumming it, okay? My conga's on the other side, and I'll bring my conga out next time. Now, let's put everything we just did into the strum, okay? Down and up strums will behave the same way as our hands did. So now the accents are going to be alternating as well. This diagram seems a little complex, but all it's saying is that you have down and up strums going back and forth endlessly the same way your hands went back and forth endlessly. Those X's are meant to be mutes if you play something like something like that, but you don't have to. Let's practice this muting the strings. That's the X chord. And let's start with a slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll try to bring out the accents more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boop, boop, digga, digga, do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take a break. Mechanics. 1, 2, 3. For 4, sometimes I use my thumb. I do have a long nail. You can just use your finger, a little harder. 7 is hard. Okay, so at first, if you're not used to constant scratch strumming like this, the tip of your finger may get a little bit tender. Okay, let's try a D minor chord now. Strum it. Shut off the sound. See how it's kind of magic. What I'm doing is I'm lifting my fingers up and kind of curving downward just to mute. You getting that mute? Cool. Keep it nice and loose. Cool. Now try this with a Rhumba. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep, Andy. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it, Amy. More stuff to come. 1, 2, here we go. Right about now, as you take your hand off, take a sip of tea, coffee, whatever you're sipping on. And yeah, Andy, this is the first half of clave. You would put 2 more. And if you're interested in clave, there's a whole lesson on that rhythm, the Bo Diddley strum, at the Rockabilly course, which I think you might be enrolled in, Andy. I can't remember. But the point is that we're learning now. This is a really more advanced skill. Okay, what we're doing here is way more advanced, but you can do it, right? Because you're breaking it down into its individual components. Let's just review, and then let's wrap up with, I think, kind of a hopeful message for our practice. Let's say you want to get this strum. You want to be able to go. You want to be able to rock that groove. So what do? Just like anything else, we have to break it down into its steps. Okay? Step 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just walk around your house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Faster and faster. You can practice the drumming. You can get another 10 minutes of practice a day every time you come to a stoplight. Put your car in the park. Please put it in park. And just do this tapping on your dashboard. Pineapple, pineapple, apple. All right? You'll get extra practice. And don't worry, the car behind you will let you know when it's time to go. They always do. Next, you got it in your body. Now, strum. Spanish flamenco rumba, if you've listened to it, like the Gypsy Kings or other artists, there's a lot of muted string stuff. Sometimes songs will even begin with, just the muted strings. So it's not like we're not playing the music when we mute the strings. It's not only a way to practice, but it's part of the music. Okay, so you have a clear path now. Then, of course, you go back to your practice journal, and you take a look at your goals, and you'd say, okay, there in January, I said Rhumba rhythm. I want to play the Rhumba rhythm here in January. Right, Rhumba rhythm. Divide it up into these steps. Every day you hang out with it for 5 minutes. Use the Rhumba rhythm. Now, I actually had a massive list of other practical, actionable items, and I'll get into those another time. But one that I will definitely share with you that can really help to supercharge your practice, okay? It's a technological thing, okay? And it's very simple. Almost everybody has one. Use your cell phone timer. When I practice, I only practice for 5 or 10 minutes at a time. That's all. That's the most I practice for. Don't get me wrong. When I get jamming, when I get into a space of creative flow, I forget about time, right? I just do it. I just play and play. But when I am working on something, when I'm trying to unravel a knot, I spend sometimes 3 minutes on just one thing with a lot of space, or 5 minutes. And boy, does it focus you. Okay? After 5 minutes, when the timer goes off, you know that you've spent 5 quality minutes, all right? Not just spinning around. And if the timer goes off and you notice, oh, I'm thinking about, my lunch or whatever, you don't beat yourself up. It's like any meditative practice. It's all about remembering to come back, and to come back with kindness. Okay. So practice with a timer. And then I gotta say again, and this is just, sorry if this is a plug, this makes you want to click away, but this is an amazing piece of technology. And there's a discount for it down below. The folks who make the Vidami pedal, it's a family-owned company in the United States. It's a fantastic company. I can't say enough good things about the Vidami. You plug it into your computer, or by Bluetooth, quick download of a browser extension, and you're off and running. You can rewind, loop, slow down any lesson on YouTube, Vimeo, on my website, my course website. It's amazing. And just for fun, you can even loop and slow down old movies, which is pretty funny. I'll be back, whatever. Anyway, so let's take a breath and release. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you are too. So we have in this lesson gone over a couple of different things. And what we're going to do now is just sign off with wishing you good practice, good time with your practice. I hope that you will check the links down below for my online courses. If you'd like to support on Patreon, thank you so much. All those are down below. And there is a mailing list down below if you'd like to keep in touch with my events. I truly appreciate you spending some time, especially on a Monday afternoon, with me, and I am looking forward to hanging out with you in another lesson video sometime soon. This lesson will be available for you forever. So rewind, get into the different sections of this, and if something lights you up and you want to explore it more, well, now you can add it to your practice journal and track your goals. Okay? Thanks so much. Wishing you and your family many blessings for the new year. I'll be doing more live stream, just straight up performances this year too. That's one of my goals, is just to jam for you all and offer some online concerts. Please sign the mailing list so you can keep in touch with my live events, and appreciate you being here. All blessings. Much love to you all.